The minors are filled with lots of pitchers who throw in the 90s, but few who show the exceptional ball control needed to throw in the majors. What follows for the first time anywhere shows you how we adjust an already very good pitching motion to produce major league caliber results. As we watch this video, you find this pitcher landing with his front foot closed to his target. With a closed landing, he's forced to throw over his front hip, and when he misses his target, he tends, just as you see, to throw high to his throwing hand side. In slow motion, you sense his front foot activity brings his weight too far forward too soon, making it a physical impossibility for him to get his front foot all the way to his target line. Here's his pitching chain, a one-page representation that shows a chain of delicately linked events you just saw in his slow motion video. In his pitching chain, as in yours, each action either synchronizes your entire motion or disrupts your next action. To correct this or any flaw, a teaching style that directly asks you to land with your front foot on your target line, besides being outrageously obvious, only address a symptom. We strongly recommend to permanently eliminate your flaws and immediately supercharge your results. You or your coach begin looking at your pitching chain to find and adjust your disruptive arm and/or leg movements. In all top-flight pitching chains, you see the pitchers effectively transferring all the energy stored in their lower body through a vertical core and into their upper body. The difference between a vertical and tilted core finds pitchers with vertical cores able to throw an eye-catching series of pitches with their eyes shut. Since your vertical core produces an extremely natural and productive release point, you literally don't need your eyes to throw effectively. With a tilted core, you force yourself to use your eyes to find a productive release point for your throwing hand. Another difference between vertical and tilted cores surface in the way you use your hips at foot strike. With vertical cores, the energy immediately moves through a vertical axis and into your upper body. Your eyes fine-tune and complement your already naturally effective release point. However, with a tilted core, you initially use your hip rotation to bring your spine into a vertical position. Your hip adjustment changes your ball release to a less than effective release point. You then end up relying on your eyes to guide your throwing hand into a slot where you come closer to your target. Since your pitching chain core alignment directly relates to your ball control, you hit your spots much more often and much earlier in your outing with a vertical core than with a tilted core. From what you just saw, you now realize your core orientation determines to what degree you need your eyes to produce your results. With this in mind, anytime we look at a pitching chain, we first look for the frame where you transition from vertical to a tilt. We backframe from that point to find the arm or leg movement creating this disruption. We then decide whether to introduce a change to your arm or leg movements and the best change to make to show you the most improvement in the shortest time. Since we only change a small movement within your motion, including this change into your motion happens almost instantaneously. Our final test is our pitchers. They continually let us know how they feel themselves using less effort to produce noticeably better results. Contact us today to unleash the power of your pitching chain. We guarantee you'll realize major league caliber ball control that will get you noticed.